Hey everybody, are we all right? Hello Luna Moon, hello Queen Famous. We all okay? Just wait for some people to come in. Oh, just cut the deck. New ideas and successes. Nice. Oh. Judgments and karma coming around. What goes around comes around. Just doing an hour tonight. Bev was supposed to be with us tonight, but she's not able to make it, so it's just me. Hello, let me check the comments. Hello, Ananya, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. I am a unicorn indeed. Hello, Patricia, how are you? Hi, Kristen. Portugal, nice. Yes. Hope it's lovely and warm there. It's not so warm here and it's raining and has been for days. How is everyone? Where are you all from? Obviously, apart from Patricia. You know where Patricia is. But I don't think I ever get to ask you where you are from. Or if I do forget. I do have a terrible memory. Very bad. Still warm. Oh. Beautiful. Freezing cold here. That's why I've got a big cardigan on. You're on break, Chris. Are you working again, Kristen? No, you were working yesterday, weren't you? But if you're in the USA, it is still technically daytime there, isn't it? I mean, what are we? 8 o'clock here. So depending on where you are, it's probably still about. Could be like 1, 2, 3 o'clock. You've been to the beach after work. Patricia, you're just making me so jealous. I don't live anywhere near a beach. Absolutely nowhere near a beach. To get to the nearest beach, I would have to drive for an hour. And then it's not really a beach like we have abroad at all. just get YouTube up on my phone as well. You go there every day. Oh, I wish I could go to the beach every day. Would love that. Really, really love that. Oops. So yeah, as I was saying before, it was supposed to be Pure Joy with me tonight, but she's had to cancel. So it is just me tonight, and I thought I'd do an hour because I do have work in the morning anyway. If that's what people want, if they want me to, if they hang around, then I will stay. But if not, I will go. Obviously, it depends on who comes in. So if there's people in, I will stay. So yeah, she's not, I don't think she's feeling too well, so she can't do today. Which is fine. I am grateful. Oh, thank you. That means so much when people give you words of encouragement, because it's not easy to do this. It's not easy. I mean, yes, I'm sat in front of my own home, but I'm still putting myself out on the internet, which is really scary. But I do it for people like you who actually are interested, so thank you. Does anybody have a question? We'll start with that. Of course you can ask a question, Patricia. Type your question away. I look down, it's just because I've got my phone down here. It's very laggy, so I see a lot of information, the questions down here before I see them up here. Of course you can ask questions, but only one at a time though, because I'll get confused. Doesn't take much. I will get confused. So yes, and I know you can ask after I've done Patricia's, if that's okay. So Patricia, you would like to know if Simon is going to text you. Okay. If you can guide this reading, is Simon going to text Patricia? Simon going to text Patricia. Simon going to text Patricia. Simon going to text Patricia. I'm going to text Patricia. Okay. Right, so looking at the cards, Patricia, I would say that, yeah, he is going to text you. I mean, you've got the Four of Wands, which is all about coming together, celebrating. It's can be classed as a soulmate card, the twin flame card, because of the 1111 on it. But there's a definite getting together. Look out for celebrations, you know, parties and things like that you might be invited to. I don't know what COVID's like there. But the Four of Wands does suggest togetherness and being with people in commitment type situations. You also got the World card, okay? And the World card, the Wheel, sorry. And the Wheel is all about how cyclical everything is. Everything comes in cycles, the moon, the seasons, the calendar, okay? And it talks about having to have balance for the wheel to be able to be stood on, ridden, like she is there. So there has to be a balance between everything in life, and it might be suggesting that there has to be some kind of balance between you and Simon for it to be able to work. Okay. Your last card that came out was the King of Wands. And the King of Wands can be classed as Sagittarius, Leo energy. More Leo with the lion on it, I would say. And the King of Wands is very passionate, very driven, has very much confident in himself, in his world. And it's kind of a sexy card, if you see what I mean. He's the King of Wands, and wands represent desire, lust, passion. So getting the King of Wands cards is pretty good. So I'd say that, yeah, I'm thinking that he is going to be texting you. Let's see. Let's give you an angel card and see what the angels say. Okay. Angels, can you give me a card for Simon and Patricia? Is Simon going to be contacting Patricia? Is Simon going to be contacting in the future? Spirit, please take over this reading. Guide this reading and let us know if Simon's going to be contacting. Right, okay. So it's an opportunity. So there's going to be an opportunity that he's going to text you. Okay. It might also be saying that it's an opportunity for you to text him. You know, we are very equal these days. But yeah, this is a good reading for getting that contact that you were asking about, Patricia. So thank you for your question. I hope that answered it. And put those over there. And then did you have a question? Oops. Oh dear, split the cards. Something keeping you up at night. Codependent relationships, anxiety, fears. Let's have a look at that one. My mummy's not lost for quite a long time. Can you all do a little prayer for she's going to feel better soon, everything get well soon. She's a single parent, has a lot to deal with, spirit messages. Wow, that's an awful lot of information. So, first of all, what we'll say is that we ask the angels, archangels, spirit guides, and spirit family, God's goddesses, and the divine, please look after Ananya's mother. Send her healing, unconditional love and light, and all in the best interests of her and her family. We ask this in positivity, love and light. And thank you so much for your continued support, guidance, and prayer. How was that? Well, we've sent the prayers now to the spirit guides, to the spirits, to the angels and archangels, to look after you and wrap their wings around her, keep her supported, keep her safe. Okay? So, let's have a look. So you want some spirit messages. Okay. Some spirit messages for Ananya. Some spirit messages for Ananya and her mum. Spirit messages for Ananya and her mum. Hi, Modesty Blaze. Yes, of course you may be added. What I will do is I will ask you to post your question when I'm ready, because I am on my own. So I'm kind of moderating and right. So Ananya, what I can say for your mum is there have been an awful lot of burdens, okay? And she has walked a very long way to get to where she is now. She's at the end of the cycle now, you can see with the 10 of Wands. So this burden is about to be released. It's time for her to let it go, okay? If it's to do with other people, then I would say that Spirit is actually helping her to get rid of that. The Divine does have things for us in mind. So with the 10 of Wands coming through, I would say there is definite walking away from any burdens that she's currently feeling. What I'm also seeing is this stuck kind of energy. So it might be that she's stuck at the moment, okay? She might be stuck between a rock and a hard place. She's stuck trying to be Superwoman. She's stuck trying to look after everybody. So she's not giving herself a chance to let go of these burdens, okay? And it might not just be walking away. It might be actually taking time for herself that she needs, not actually walking away, unless it's unhealthy. And then, yeah, obviously, you would expect someone to walk away from something that isn't healthy for them. Sorry, I keep looking at the camera over there, but it's the laptop. And carrying on, we see the 7 of Wands, and this suggests that your mum might need to actually centre herself, ground herself, spend time in her bubble for herself. You see the wands all poking and trying to get to her. That's because she's been fighting off negativity, other people's wants, needs, desires against her own. So she needs to take that time to herself, to be able to regenerate, to be able to heal, to be able to come back and say, right, I'm ready to help again now. I just needed this time to myself. So yeah, I definitely see her having to walk away from the things that are stressing her out. She has to have some time for herself, okay? She's good. This card indicates she's good, okay? She just needs some time, okay, to herself. So Ananya, I hope that helped. I'm just checking. No, don't worry about your question. It doesn't matter to me how long your question is. It's just deciphering what we were doing first, that was all. Okay. So let me know how it goes. Let me know how she is. So, Modesty Blaze, please post your question. Ooh. Does my ex-Aries have feelings for me? Modesty Blaze, can you give me an initial, please? It works better with initial rather than star signs, for me anyway. You don't have to give me a whole name, just the initial. As I say, I'm looking down here because the questions come up faster. NR, okay. So, Spirit, please guide this reading, and that Modesty Blaze, no, it's NR. Ooh. If NR has feelings. Thank you, Ananya. Excellent. Sending love and healing to you, your mum as well. Right, Modesty Blaze. Spirit, please guide this reading. Does NR still have feelings for Modesty Blaze? Okay. So first of all, you have Temperance, okay? And Temperance talks about the balance between masculine, feminine, the moon and the sun. As you can see, he's trying to juggle the moon and the sun. And he's got wings behind him. So that's spirit guidance as well. Temperance does ask you to actually be patient, okay? Because there is some balance that needs to happen. Something needs to change. If they're an ex, I'm assuming obviously you were together. Was there some imbalance in the relationship? Were there struggles, power struggles, things that you weren't equal on, was in complete pay? I know sometimes if a woman is paid more than a man, it can cause issues. There was definitely some imbalance there, okay? So you are being asked to be patient. You then have the Star card, which is the Aquarius card, okay? And this card is full of hope, and it's asking you to have faith in what you are trying to achieve. The Star card talks about when all the stars are aligned, when all the chakras in the body are aligned, anything is possible. And I just think it's an absolutely gorgeous card. To me, the colours in it are beautiful. And being an Aquarius, of course, I would love this card. There is hope with this card, okay? So, as I say, it's going to take, you need some patience, okay? Because somebody has to get their head wrapped around something. And this card is telling you not to lose hope just yet. There's things that they've got to do, all right? What you also got in this is, whoops, you also, can't pick the thing up. Right, you also got the Page of Cups, okay? But he's in the reverse. And when he's in the reverse, it can talk about somebody who is, the pages are immature anyway, but it talks about somebody who can be quite childish in their behaviour and can be overly sensitive to just normal comments. You know, if you were just saying, well, would you be able to take the rubbish to the bin? You know, they could take it as an overly critical comment and make it into something way bigger than it needs to be, okay? So if this is that other person, and maybe it's the maturity that you have to have patience for, all right? Oops. You have 2 major arcana cards and you have 1 minor arcana. So this says to me that most of this is in the hands of the spirits and the guides and the divine, because it's indicating divine timing will bring this person back to you if they're coming back to you. They are immature, they can be childish, and you know, maybe they have to grow up before they can come to you, okay? This is what I would say to you, absolutely. There is hope and patience, but there's definitely something about him. On this card, it's got a heart, okay? You see the heart with the 2 hands on it. It's usually that way that you can see it. So with the heart being upside down, what I would also say is that there is something heavy in the heart, something, not, I don't mean literally there's something wrong with his heart, but in terms of energy and heart energy and happiness and love, self-love, that kind of thing. Because it's upside down, I would say that there is definitely something to do with the heart that needs healing. And when it's upright, you see there's usually a flying pig, which means, you know, things will happen when pigs start flying. Because it's in the reverse, nothing is going to happen because the pig can't fly, if you see what I mean. There's something around this heart here that's wrong, okay? So it's going to take time and patience for this person. They've got some healing to do, I'm getting, especially with that little heart. See what the angels say. Angels, can you give me a sign, symbol, synchronicity, message for modesty regarding NR? What's the situation between NR and modesty beliefs? Okay, so the angels are saying of being assertive. Obviously not at the moment if this person is dealing with the heart issues. Or maybe it does need you to be assertive, because I know if sometimes you are in a funk or in a depression, it needs somebody who is assertive to maybe sometimes kick you in the bum and say, right, you've wallowed long enough, you either sort it out or, you know, I can't be here for you anymore, I can't support you anymore, okay? So there might be an element of where you've got to actually say, you know, read them the riot act and say, pull yourself together, it's been too long, you need to get help, okay? Thank you, Modesty Blaze, thank you, you two are a beautiful soul. I think everybody who comes in here are, to be fair, we don't have any people who are nasty, thank goodness. Hello, Queen Famous, I see you sneaking in there. How are you? I did say hello earlier on when you'd commented on the stream before it started, but I think you'd gone then. I sat on my own for a bit. Does anybody else have a question while we're here? Queen Famous, do you have a question? Oh, grief. What's going on with these cards? Please like and subscribe to this channel. It really does help a lot. I mean, I know we bang on about it all the time, but I had people subscribe to my channel last night when I was with Bev, and we say like and subscribe so that people can see the content that we put out next. And I went in today and they'd all unsubscribed. So they're not going to know that this is happening. But this is the kind of thing, you know, you have to deal with. People will unsubscribe as soon as they've had a reading. So please remember to like and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, which I know most of you have done, please make sure you like this video. Because I can only like it myself once. Queen Famous, of course you can have a reading. I'm good too, lovely. Will I have money to buy my Christmas gifts in time? Grief. Do you know, I hope I've got enough money as well. I can't believe it. My sister tonight has messaged me on WhatsApp. She's put a tree up. Part of me says that's ridiculous, and part of me says I'm jealous. What do you guys think? Right. Well, Queen Famous will open Christmas presents in time this year. Spirit, please guide this reading. That's too many. I know, that's what I said this early. Spirit, please guide this reading. Will Queen Famous have money to buy Christmas presents in time this year? Will Christmas be festive for Queen Famous? Spirit, please guide this reading. Will Queen Famous have signs, symbols, synchronicities and messages that she needs to hear? Okay, so it's showing that the cup is empty at this moment in time, which I can imagine is true for an awful lot of people. The overarching energy of this is that there is no food at the end, if you see what I mean. If the cup is upside down, then there is nothing in it. Okay, and I know everybody's in that kind of situation at the minute. I know exactly what it's like with what's going on What I would say is that I think that with the Queen of Swords that you've got with this air energy, they can be very logical and very creative, shall we say. We can make something out of nothing, okay? And I know, because I am one. I can make something out of nothing. That's what my partner says all the time. I can make, look in the fridge and he can't find anything to eat, but I can go in and find ingredients and it's the best meal he's had all week. That's the kind of thing I'm saying, okay? I'm trying to pick it up, sorry. The bottom of the deck, which is the bottom deck card, overarching energy, whatever you want to call it, is the Three of Cups, okay? And it's in the upright position. So this is telling me that Christmas is going to be an awesome, amazing time for you. You are going to be with family, with friends, with your soul tribe. It's going to be the way that they're looking at the stars, they've got arms around each other. It's going to be absolutely amazing, okay? And maybe you will find different ways to give people gifts this year, if you see what I mean. There are other ways to give people Christmas gifts. It doesn't have to be, monetarily. But I think you've got it covered. I think you are quite logical, but I think you're creative as well. Okay? But Christmas is going to be a blast. Absolute blast. And what the Ace of Cups also says is, for you, because it's in the reverse, you need to open your heart up for love as well. Okay? Whatever that means to you, but it's wanting you to open your heart to love this Christmas. If you're already in a relationship, I don't know why they would say that. Trying to budget and say, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And everybody's in exactly the same position, and I think everybody will understand. And that's why this year, I know exactly where you're coming from. I work full time, have to pay bills, and it's expensive. So we have a limit of £50 on each other, our siblings, and that's all I'm prepared to do. You're a single girl, love it for you. Well, I don't blame you. No, thank you for coming. I'm so happy that somebody's come, even though I'm on my own. Because otherwise I would be very lonely sat here talking to myself. But yeah, I mean, maybe it wants you to open your heart to loving yourself more. That's what that card can mean as well. That card can mean self-love. Might just get gifts from the Dollar Tree. Why not? It's the thought that counts, isn't it? There has to be a limit, and I think people get too wrapped up in what they're getting for Christmas, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't care if any of my family and friends didn't get me a present. I'd rather just see them and give them a big hug, because I haven't seen my family since last Christmas, because we live so far from each other. And where I live has been in lockdown pretty much constantly. So I just want cuddles this year. Off anyone, it doesn't matter who, the postman, anyone. So yeah, I hope that helped for you. Let's give you, I'll tell you what we'll do. Everybody else had an angel. Let's give you an animal spirit. Animal spirit. Spirit, please guide this reading. And dear Queen Famous, an animal spirit card to advise her for Christmas. Christmas coming up. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so you got Fox Spirit, which I think is brilliant. Think on your feet. Okay, so this is about maybe thinking outside the box. Maybe it is thinking on the go, so not having time to sit and plan things, but just doing it on the hop, doing it on the fly, and getting things done. Maybe you have to because of the position that you're in, like you said, in the Dollar Tree. But no, it's about sort of the best way to explain it. So it's like when you're thinking on your feet, when somebody puts you on the spot and you immediately have to think, oh crap, I've got to have an answer for that. It's that kind of issue. Sorry, I'm just checking the feed. It's very laggy, I've got to say. Very laggy. Right, so with regards to Christmas and thinking on your feet, it may be that, like we said with the cards that I've now put away, that you have to be creative with what you're actually getting and the presents that you want to get. Be creative. You know, it might be, I'm trying to think. I don't know why, but subscription service has come into my head. Okay. But there's definitely lots of different ways, if you think outside the box, that you can actually get the presents that you know that you'll be able to give to people that will mean more than maybe just going and buying and spending a ridiculous amount on something that doesn't mean anything. Okay. You also then got 17, okay, which is the Crow Spirit. And the Crow Spirit is reminding you to take time for yourself, to connect with Spirit through meditation, prayer, talking to Spirit, okay? And you will be able to possibly use intention, use manifestation to be able to help you a little bit more to get the ideas for the things that you want to get as well. So yeah, co-create with Spirit, definitely. And where's that one gone? Thinking on your feet, both really good ideas that you need to look into. Okay, I do love these cards though. Loves me some cards. Runny nose now. Yes, I have no money, and since I got my life back, I'm going to go back live and earn money. Oh, live? I didn't. Live as in, what do you mean live? You mean on YouTube? I don't understand. Really don't. Put them there. The drunk. Right, there's 3 people in the room. Hello. Is anybody there? Apart from Queen Famous, who is doing an awesome job keeping me company. Yes, YouTube. All right, okay. Am I subscribed to you? Is it Queen? I'm assuming you're Queen Famous on here anyway. Queen Famous, I found you. I found you, girl. My name, because it's Melly Jelly Bean. Melly Jelly Bean. Right, so I've got to go on you and subscribe. Right, I'm subscribed now. You've had it. I'll be bugging you in all your lives now. Saying, hey girl. Oh, dude, I'm terrible with Americanisms. It doesn't suit us British people. No, you're quite welcome. You've subscribed to me, so it's only fair. Plus, I like seeing other people. I like seeing if people who subscribe to me have YouTube channels. I love seeing what other people do. It's all I do at night time when I'm in bed. Like watching tarot YouTubes and lives and things. That's why I can't sleep, because I don't put it bloody thing down. Ooh. So when are you starting going live again, Queen Famous, or have you already started? We should do a collab and everything. That'd be amazing. Have I got you on YouTube? Oh, then what just jumped out then? Grounded in, toiling into the earth and setting foundations and for the future. Cards don't lie. Right, what's throwing itself out now? Page of Cups again. I'll switch my phone off. I've done that. Oops. You still here, Anya? You still with us? Time of, how long have we been on? 42 minutes. It's quite quiet for a Thursday night, to be honest. I think it was really busy on Monday, Tuesday night, but I'm not sure. What we'll do, we'll give everybody a Moonology card. Keep reaching over here because that's where all my decks are all stored. Hello Aqua Tea, hello and welcome. Please make sure you are subscribed if you would like a free reading. That's all we ask, is that you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content. I have put my weekend readings up for all the different signs in terms of the air, earth, fire, water, just because I didn't have, because I do, you know, the daily ones, I do them all separate, so I thought weekend ones, I'd do them together as a general, but I put more cards in them. So, Spirit, please guide this reading and tell us of any signs, symbols, synchronicities and messages we need to know for the weekend. Please give us a sign and card. That's positivity. What's this jumper? Okay. New Moon in Gemini. So communication is key. So whatever we're doing this weekend, and funnily enough, the new moon is in Gemini. That is coming up at the end of the month, isn't it? It's the 30th. Yeah, 30th is the new moon in Gemini. Or is it the full moon? No, new moon. New moon's next month, I think, isn't it? I think it's the full moon at the end of this month. There's definitely a new moon in Gemini coming up. But for this weekend, they are saying that it is time to make sure that we communicate, because this weekend, especially being under Scorpio, it might be a little tense, people getting the wrong end of the stick. partners, husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, saying the wrong thing, ooh, they might set off fireworks and arguments. So make sure your communication is clear, and make sure you communicate to stop any misunderstandings, okay? Just communicate. Definitely an air sign, that one. Kosh can be added, actually. Tell me about your day. I got up. I have to work from home because of the pandemic in Manchester, where I live, in England. We are under lockdown and have been for a couple of weeks now, but we were in lockdown for an awful long time before that. So I'm working from home, and I have been since March. I can count on one hand the amount of times that I've left the house because I have asthma and fibromyalgia. So it is important that I do stay healthy. So I don't go anywhere. I work from home, and then I stop, and then my partner came home. We had some dinner, and I came to see you guys. Purejoytarot, right? Okay, Aqua Leo, you weren't here before, were you? So she messaged me earlier on just to say that she wasn't feeling so well. And I just said, well, if she wasn't feeling so well, then she needed time to rest. And I've been telling her to rest for about 4 weeks. And you'll know this, Aqua Leo, because it came out in a reading on a live. My cards told her that she needed a rest. So if she's lurking, I told you so. But yeah, she's not feeling so good. She's getting some rest. I know she does have to work, I think, this weekend. So, you know, she needed to look after herself. Aquilio. Yeah, it is good to hear she's resting. About time. I was going to have to break pandemic rules and trot on over to Leeds and smack her on her legs. So, times are tough, and yeah, I totally and utterly agree with you. Aqua tea. Just explain. When I look underneath, I'm looking at the phone because the messages occur quicker down here. There is a bit of a lag. So Aqua tea. Not at the moment, Aqua Leo, but Aqua tea is next. If they want to post the question now. And you can just chill for a bit unless we get absolutely run out. You can always take a good break, refuel and recharge, being natural. Yeah, being nature, definitely. Right, paint, take care, please. But yeah, it is hectic, and I was stressed a couple of weeks back with work. It was awful. But I just realised that I have to look after myself, because if work isn't going to, I do. Right, Aqua tea. Let's have a look. Will I meet Nico again? Okay. Aqua meet Nico again. Spirit, please guide this reading and tell us if Nico will come back to Aqua tea. Aqua tea, see Nico again. Will Aqua tea see Nico again? Guys, please guide this reading. Oh, no, okay. Please guide this reading. Will Aqua tea see Nico again, please? Okay. Just having a look for you at Aqua tea. Hello, Nelson. Welcome. Please, if you want a reading, make sure you like and subscribe to get a free reading. That's all we ask that you do. You don't have to pay anything unless you'd like to donate, and then that is obviously graciously received, but not expected in the least. So, Right, so we've got the Seven of Cups, okay, and as you can see from the Seven of Cups, there are lots and lots of choices, but they seem to be like, you see them in the clouds, they're almost like dreams, fantasies. So it could be that Nico is actually, or to be, for Nico to come back is a bit of a dream, a bit of a fantasy, if you get what I mean. There are a lot of options there, but you never, what it's saying is you're never actually seeing the full picture. So if you were to have that, there would be something that you wouldn't know. There would always be something missing, and you're not seeing everything, okay? You're only actually seeing the outside of the cups, or what's coming out of the cups. And you see how it snakes and ladders. So your ladders go up, and then your snakes come down, okay? Aquileo, I swear to all that is good and holy, I've just seen the word cheesecake on that screen, and unless it's winging its way to me in Manchester. Anyway, yes, it's a game of snakes and ladders with this one, and I think it's a bit of a fantasy. It's a nice dream to have, okay? I'm not necessarily convinced that they will be coming back to you or that you will see them again. However, what I do see for you, Aquity, there is some union, there is some commitment, there is an offer coming towards you with the Two of Cups. This is new love, new partnership, new friendship. I like to look at it more like, more that it's a new love for you, okay? And you can see that the hands entwined, and so are the energies pouring into the cups, and it's absolutely beautiful, making rainbow colours, which, when all mixed together, make white, don't they? Which is the divine colour, what you protect yourself with. So there is definite new love on the horizon. As I say, don't think it's Nico. I could be wrong. The energies at the minute are saying no, it's not, okay? And the last card you had the Sun card, which is the happiest card in the tarot deck. So if that doesn't fill you with inspiration and positivity, I don't know what will. All right? So there you have it. You have new love, commitment coming towards you, and it's going to be glorious. The sun will be shining. There will be fertility around you, you know, in terms of, you know, when it in the sun, where the sunflowers grow and everything's growing in summertime, everything's fertile. Oh, such a gorgeous card. Okay. So, like I say, at the minute, it's not Nico, but I do see something coming towards you. Okay. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for liking and subscribing. You don't know what it means to me. It really means an awful, awful lot. To my very soul, it means an awful lot. I can promise you that. It has no teasers on the Aquileo. We're gonna fall out. Because unless you see me eating cheesecake right now, see, now I want cheesecake. Hello, Nelson. Yes, Soul Purpose, Melly's Tarot, whichever you want to call me, that's absolutely fine. Yes, the Sun card is a beautiful card. You already have kids. Well, then you know how to not have kids, Equity. That's all I'm saying. But I do see someone coming for you. Hello, Nanjiba. How are you? Hope you are well. Does anybody have a question? Nelson, do you have a question? 122. Woohoo! Like I was saying, Aquileo, I actually had something like 124 subscribers after yesterday. And then when they all came out, they all unsubscribed. And I was like, why? Why? Does nobody love me? But no, it's fine. If you would like a reading, please hit up Aquileo and she will tell you when to post your question. Oops. Do you know, this Page of Cups is haunting me tonight. It's doing my head in. 3 times it's been out now. Page of Cups. Okay, Nelson, you're looking for a job. I know you love me, Aquilio. Tell people to stop unsubscribing. Hello, Becky. How are you? And welcome. If you'd like a reading, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and then Aquilio will put you on a list. And when it's your turn, she'll ask you to type your question in. Okay? So we were on Nelson. Okay? Nelson, what is your question? You have given me a statement, but not a question. Tell me. Shall I take it that your question is, are you going to get a job? Should we do that? Okay. Yeah, so Spirit, please guide this reading and tell us if Nelson is going to be successful in career. Please tell us if Nelson is going to be successful in career. Please guide this reading, Spirit, and tell us if Nelson is going to be successful in getting a job. Okay, so it looks like at the minute you're actually stuck, okay? For inspiration, creativity, everything seems to be stuck. And all your cups are currently empty, okay? I get that because we are in a situation that is absolutely unprecedented for us, totally, okay? What is it? Oh, thanks for doing the list, Aquilio. So this card is talking about, obviously, the stasis that you're in that you can't get out of. And you... Hello, Tamara. You have such a desire to do something, but you just can't get to it. You cannot get to it. You have the King of Swords as well. Okay, and this dude is for the air signs, okay? And he is usually Aquarius in nature, whereas the cups are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So the King of Swords is very logical. He's fought tooth and nail to get where he is, but he's also quite wise, as you can see with his owl here. I get the feeling that you are actually going to get there, okay? Because you have fought and fought to get yourself to where you're going to be. And just like this King of Swords, you are going to get there, okay? You just need to get out of this stuck energy that you're in. You have to keep trying. You have to mix things up as well. Don't keep doing the same things and expecting the same results. If that's to do with sending CVs out, maybe it needs jazzing up a bit. If it's interview techniques, there are videos out there that can help if you get to the interview stage, but you have to mix it up. You have to get out of this funk that you're in. Maybe it's just as simple as giving yourself a talking to and geeing yourself up a bit and saying, right, come on, I can do this. Okay, you will get there. You will be successful like the King of Swords. Yeah, I believe in you. I truly do. Okay, and those cards just tell me that you will get there, Nelson. Okay. Thank you for coming, Nelson, and thank you for liking and subscribing if you have. And if you haven't, please like and subscribe on your way out, because that would be a lot. Right. Aquilio, like and subscribe. Thank you, Aquilio. Who's next? Non-Chiba. Will I find love in 2021? You're paying attention to that. Were you not paying attention the other day? Right, so non-Chiba. Okay. Spirit, please guide this reading for non-Chiba and tell us if, regarding her life next year in the signs, symbols, synchronicities that she needs to know, any messages from Spirit. Spirit, please guide this reading. Right. Why do your cards keep whapping over there? Stop it. One more card mentioning the signs, symbols, synchronicities, messages from Spirit. Also regarding her life for 2021. Okay. I do apologise. I seem to have come on and my nose started running. So sorry. Right, so, So you've got the Ten of Cups in reverse, first of all, non-Chiba, okay? And what this can be an indication of is obviously not having the family situation, not having the abundance, not having the partner and the 2.4 kids. Your cups are upside down and empty, and this could be because you don't feel perhaps that you are worthy of love. Are you having a bit of a downer on yourself? Is this what you do secretly when you think nobody's there? Do you find yourself very critical of yourself? Talk down to yourself? And that sounds weird, but I know you know what I mean. Is your self-esteem and confidence taken a bit of a nosedive is what I mean. Do you struggle generally in relationships with other people? Could be friends, family, soul tribe, okay? There is definitely some mismatch going on there, and it's going to take some work for this to be rectified, okay? Oops, we'll get this one as well. Of course, Becky, you can have a general question. Right, so you also got the Eight of Swords in reverse, and this is where I'm trying to say this in the nicest way, non-Chiba, what the cards are saying, but what it's indicating is a victim mentality, okay? You're basically remembering what happened in the past, in past relationships with people. And instead of using it as a learning experience, you are using it as a reason not to move on, as not to be able to move on. If you can't get past that, how can you expect for relationships to come to you? You can't. You have to put to bed the things that happened in the past, because your Ten of Cups will always be upside down if you don't. Everybody, and I mean absolutely everybody, will have been hurt at some stage. How deeply is a subjective thing. It's different with everybody. But you have to put this behind you, okay, if you want to turn that Ten of Cups around. You then also got the King of Wands. So what that's telling me is you if you can do that next year, in next year, not by next year, in next year, if you can sort yourself out, you are going to be the Knight of Wands. You are going to be the go-getter, in action, passion machine, shall we say. The Wands are all about drive, passion, ambition, creativity. And you can see the horse in the background is ready to giddy up and go. On her drum is a fire, okay? And that represents the fire in her belly to do things, to be adventurous, to be different, and be creative and be out there. Okay, so that is what is ahead for you. If you can do what you need to do, you're going to be this knight. And who's not going to want to be with somebody who can play drums like that? So, non-Chiba, thank you so much for your question. And thank you for always coming in as well, as to everybody else. also. I thank you all so much. Right, who's next? Yes, please, as Aquileo says, say subscribe for more content that comes every day. I do post every single day and have a full-time job. So, you know, why not? It's free. Right, who's next on the list? Make sure you like and subscribe for your free reading, guys, please. It does mean a lot, and it means that, you know, we can get towards being more seen in the search bars as well. Becky. So, Becky, can you please post your question, because I can't answer. Oh, yeah, you wanted general guidance. Ignore me. That's fine. Right, so, spirits, please guide this reading. Can you give general advice for Becky? Please give her messages, signs, symbols, synchronicities that she needs to know. Spirits, please send these with unconditional love, positivity, and light. Oops. So it's 1, 2. See if I can get another one for you, because you've only got 2. Right. Stop it. Sorry about this, guys. The cards are just having issues. Spirit, please give us one more card for Becky. Any general reading, signs, symbols, synchronicities, and messages she needs to know. Thank you. Okay. So, I do apologise for keep sniffing. I will blow my nose at some point. Right, so. Yes, Tamara Forever, are you here? Right, so, Becky, first of all, you've got the devil in reverse, okay? And this is all about not being complicit, is what I'm trying to say. Not being complicit in your own role in something that has taken place. It's talking about wanting to be freed from anything that you're addicted to. That could be coffee, it could be smoking, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be food. There are many addictions that you can have, and not just the traditional ones that we always think about. It may be that in relationships, it may be in relationships that you were giving your own power away, okay? In that situation, the puppet master is the devil. You can see him with the strings holding people. In this direction, it's you giving your power away to other people, allowing your own power to be taken from you in relationships. And that's what this card is really talking about, okay? You then have the 7 of Cups in reverse, which talks about you are frightened of making the wrong decision, okay? You want to claim your power back. You want the freedom from what is holding you or who is holding you, but you're scared, all right? You have to know that this will pass. This is the right thing for you to do. Nobody should be taking your power from you. Nobody should be making you feel less than you are worth, okay? Nobody should ever make you feel like that. With the 4 of Wands in reverse also, that what this is saying is, unless this can be rectified, you will not be able to be celebrating. in the right position, the Four of Wands talks about soul person, soulmates, and celebration, twin flames, stability in home, things like that. And you can't have that if you are giving your power away and being frightened to move away from things that don't serve you and that are not good for you. So Becky, that is what the cards are saying right now. I can only say what the cards are saying. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right. I hope that made sense to you. If it didn't, as I say, I can only read what the cards say. But I hope to see you again, Becky. Oops. Ooh. Tomorrow forever, are you here? Tomorrow forever. You are quite welcome, Becky. Thank you so much for being here. Aqua, do you have a question that you'd like me to look at for you while we wait for tomorrow forever? Thank you, Becky. Thank you so much for being here. It does mean an awful lot to me, so thank you. Where did this dribbling nose come from? It was fine before. No, don't. Aqua Leo, don't you be donating. Is Tamara here? Tamara, are you here? That was really creepy then. Sorry. I just have a drink. We'll wait for tomorrow forever. Shall we have a Moonology card? I love these cards. Absolutely love these cards. Oh, I think that needs to be said to every single person at some time in life. You are good enough. And you know what? You need to be told it every single day. Absolutely every single day. You are good enough. Just look at that. Take it in and understand what it says. We don't think that enough of ourselves. And I'm guilty of it as well. I hold my hands up. I am guilty of it as well. Spirits, can you please take control of this and give my lovely subscribers a Moonology card for the weekend. It's a lovely weekend. Oh. Hey, do you know? Here we go. Full moon in Aquarius. That's mine. Show the world the real you. You are good enough. Show the world who you are, not who you think they want to see, not who you think they deserve to see, not who you think it's acceptable to be. Show them who you are. Do not try and fit in for anybody else. Make everybody else fit in around you. We are all individuals. We're not here to fit in. That's why we're all given different eye shapes. We're given different eye colours, different nose shapes, different body shapes, different mums and dads. We're all here to be different. Don't let anybody dull your light, and don't do it yourself. Lecture over. I'm sorry. I do apologise. I love you too, Ananya, and you are always here, and I can't thank you enough. So thank you. Is there anybody else? Ooh. Ooh. Where's Aqua gone? Oops. It would help if I could work my phone. Maybe. Hello, Aquileo, where are you, my sweet? She's back. Right. Whoops. Thank you, Ananya. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoy the energy. I always try and make it so, you know, it's full of unicorns and, you know, purple hair. Can't knock it. Aquileo, if you want a question in just message me on this is what it's like with fibromyalgia people. You can't I forget simple words like fridge, my name. Aquileo, instead of if you want a reading that's a little bit more, message me on Instagram and we'll sort it out that way, okay? Because I can do you something separate and send it to you on Insta. Okay, she says as she throws her cards all over the show. Hey, Queen Famous. Okay. My question is, I've applied for 2 project manager roles. I followed up on 2 of them, but I wasn't speaking with anyone in HR. Will I get an interview for either of them? Okay. It's very please grab this reading for Aquileo. Tell us if she will get an interview for the jobs that she's been going for. Tell us about her career. We're going up to the end of this year. Please tell us Aquileo's career opportunities till the end of this year. We're going to be playing a game on the next live that I do on my own. It's a game where you can win a 3-month reading for next year, a 6-month reading for next year, and a 12-month reading for next year. So stay tuned for that. I will announce it on my Instagram and Facebook, which are all Melly's Tarot. Okay. I will also announce it on TikTok, where I am also Melly's Tarot. I will also announce it on here, and it will be a scheduled one, but I will announce it first. Okay. Right. So, first of all, you have the Page of Cups in the upright position. This talks about serendipity, which, you know, as you may or may not know, is happy coincidences. Good luck and good fortune. You see the pig, the flying pig? You know, that whole pigs might fly thing before something happens to me. Right? So this is talking about there may be a job that doesn't necessarily, not necessarily what you are used to doing. It could take you in a completely opposite direction, okay? You might not be doing exactly what you were doing now. And it's going to be, I think it's going to drop into your lap quite by accident. Happy accident, shall we say, okay? But it's going to come in quite fast, apparently, with the Eight of Wands. And it's almost like you'll receive a message about it. You'll receive a message about this. Oh, there's this job and it's not quite what you used to, and but you should go for it, and you absolutely should go for it. Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, you are being divinely guided, okay? And yes, finding a job the traditional way is absolutely fine and dandy. But I get a feeling this is kind of a non-orthodox way of getting a job, in terms of, I don't know whether it's going to be traditionally advertised on LinkedIn or where, not LinkedIn, I don't know why I said LinkedIn. But maybe somebody, go on LinkedIn. Are you on LinkedIn? Are you in England? Are you on LinkedIn? Do they have it in America? I don't know. There's definitely something new that you're not used to that's coming, and you're going to hear about it pretty fast. It's being divinely guided, all right? And yeah, it's just not traditionally what you would go for, because the Hierophant is about tradition, you know, about church and faith and things like that, which is absolutely fine if that's what you believe in. But when these are together, it's talking about things not being traditional to the way you would think it would be. Let me give you an angel. Angels, please can we give Aquileo a card telling her about her career efforts before the end of the year. Please let Aquileo know about career efforts before the end of the year. All right. Throwing themselves out, Aquileo. Wow. Abundance. You can't say fairer than that, can you? Really, that is absolutely cracking. Absolutely cracking. Love it. Let's get you another card for the road. What does Aquileo need to know regarding her job prospects? Okay. Wow. Okay. You also, Aquileo, got North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. This is what I mean when I said it's going to be slightly different. And can I just notice how purple that is with my hair? Yeah. This is going to be different. I don't know how different it's going to be. I think it's going to be different to what you've done, definitely. So I'll show you all your cards again. Oops. If I can pick them all up. Look at them beauties. I would say it's looking pretty good, Aqua. I would say it's looking pretty good. As I said, it's something different, and this is reiterated by what this is saying. So, project manager roles you applied for. It's a new role. I am. So you reckon the project manager roles that I've applied for won't go anywhere? I don't know. I don't know whether you're going to get... There is something different about the role that you're going to get. So Oh, wow. Look what's just popped out in the near future. So there's definitely something different about it. That's what I'm being told. It's different from what you've done. Or is the way that you get it is different? There's something about different. And it has to do with that coming out your comfort zone. Maybe you'll be asked to do something slightly different than what you were hired for. Do you know what I mean? But I asked for it to be before the end of the year, and that's what it's come out with. So I'm really happy with that for you, Aquileo. That's cracking. Don't understand why my nose is running. Right. So, was that it? So have we done everybody's questions? Only because I'm feeling a little tired and a bit runny and a bit bummed up. God, this is what I mean. It just kept saying the word different, 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 different. Different, different, different. Just won't stop. As you heard, I was asking the spirits for the end of this year, so fingers crossed that they're not, telling me lies. Because when I get up there, I won't be happy. Oh, there's competition, but you're going to be planting the seeds for success and for your future. Wow. Cool. Excellent. Oh, thank you, Patricia. And thank you, Aquileo. And thank you, everybody who's been here. Thank you so, so much. When I logged on, I literally thought I'd be logging on for 5 minutes and then I'd be logging off because nobody'd be here. So it's been amazing that you've stuck around as well. And you have absolutely no idea how much you make my heart happy. I absolutely promise you that. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I think I might have a hot toddy and go to bed because I don't want this runny nose tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm on with Kate and we're on this channel. So come and say hello to Kate, get a reading off both of us. Because why not? I absolutely invite you all. I'm just making sure I say goodbye to everybody. I don't want to be rude. Yeah, Aquileo. I hope so. I genuinely hope so. Unfortunately, it's not reflecting in people wanting to stay around or come on when I'm on a live. But no, I think I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. And you too, Patricia, you sleep well also, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow on this channel with Kate. So I'm going to sign off for now. Mwah, to you all. Absolutely love all of you, sending you so much healing, love and light, and unconditional positivity. Until tomorrow, I will see you all then, hopefully. Take care and have a lovely Saturday. Bye.